Oh, hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again for another episode of the Fixer Files. This is Adam. Normally, I don't like to speak for other people, but I want to say everybody that's involved in this project really, truly appreciates you spending your time with us and downloading these episodes as they come out and coming back again and again. It makes everybody that's involved in this very happy. So thank you for that. This project, this collaborative project, has been an absolute blast to work on, and it's really helped build a special bond between members of the Shadowrun community, which, if you're unaware, includes you. If you listen to any of our shows, or you interact with any of us online or in person, or even if you're just playing Shadowrun at home with your friends, you are part of this wonderful, weird, extended family of nerds. So, with that in mind, I have horrible news to share with all of you. A dude you've probably run into online if you're in any kind of Shadowrun Discord servers or forums or anything like that, goes by the name of Killian Wargear, has suffered one of the greatest tragedies imaginable. His beloved wife passed away unexpectedly a few days ago, and just having to cope with that kind of loss would be devastating enough without the inclusion of having 3 kids, too. So he has just become a single father, and his career, unfortunately, is something that he can't continue in that condition. It requires a lot of time away from home, a couple of weeks at a time sometimes, and being a single dad, you can't do that. So I'm here, talking to you today, asking you for any kind of donation that you can make to help out Killian and his family. Just anything to help keep him afloat while he's transitioning to a new job and coping with this loss. Even a single dollar or euro or franc or Deutschmark, whatever you got, can really make a huge impact on the lives of these people. So whatever you're able to share, please do. There's going to be a link in the show notes to the GoFundMe. Even a single dollar can make an impact on these 4 people's lives. So please, whatever you can do. Thanks for listening. Thanks for helping. Thanks for being part of this amazing community. And Killian, I know you're listening to this, so my thoughts are with you, and I love you, buddy. And may she live on eternally in the hearts and minds of everyone whose lives she's touched. Thanks, and hopefully you can enjoy this show. Have fun. Be kind to each other out there.
In the Sixth World, there are groups of criminals known as Shadowrunners who act as deniable assets for governments, megacorporations, or anyone who has the Nuyen. The stories of these agents for hire are known as the Fixer Files.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Fixer Files, the Shadowrun one-shot podcast where we bring a bunch of Shadowrun content creators and other guests together to play some awesome Shadowrun. My name is So Easy Mode. I am the showrunner for both Shadowrunning on Empty and Sinless. And I will be GMing this episode of the Fixer Files, where we will be taking on, Total Eclipse, which should be fun. There's some nifty spell stuff that they're going to have to watch out for. I don't want to give too much away this early on, because everybody's still listening to me, so... I am joined tonight by a bunch of different guests. Let's just go in order as I see them appearing on my screen here. So, first up, Ms., tell us who you are, where we can find your stuff, and who you'll be playing tonight.
Hey everybody, I'm Ms. I'm kind of a game designer on the side. Working on a game called Anacra right now. You can find me on Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. At Ms. Does Arts, all one word. And today I'm playing Nevermore, the Raven Totem Shaman.
Awesome. We'll have Feathers of Combat.
And air spirits.
And air spirits are the best spirits.
Everyone loves them.
Exactly. Get so much done. I also have with me BigSpoon. BigSpoon, tell us where we can find your stuff and who you're going to be playing tonight.
I'm BigSpoon. I'm a cast member over on the APGamingReels channel. We're currently running some pen dragon on Saturdays, and then tonight I will be playing Hawk, the street samurai.
Nice. We are also joined by CyberpunkMonk. Where can we find your stuff, and who are you playing this evening?
You can find my stuff anywhere that fine podcasts are found. I do Bug City Blues, a Shadowrun 6th World Edition actual play podcast. Most people might also know me from Clinton's Core Classics, a Pathfinder 1st Edition actual play podcast where we did Rise of the Runelords. Today I'm going to be playing Spectre. This is not one of the pre-made characters. I took the challenge of making my own character for this. Also
Nice.
because I was told ahead of time we needed a little bit of musical specialization, so I was more than happy to help with that. He is kind of a mix between a infiltrations expert and a razor boy, definitely a little heavy on the cyberware. And I got a background. I'm not sure if you need it or not for this. It might be a little overkill.
If you want to share it, go ahead. If you took the time to make it, share it with the people.
Sure. Used to live in Bug City, where he was a smuggler at the docks, kind of rolled into it because nothing else was paying quite that well, where he met all sorts of lucrative deals, including but not limited to his contacts. Now that we are working in, I'm just going to cover this mug in front of me so you could fill in wherever it is we are. A couple friends have come with me, and they are still offering their services for assistance.
Excellent. Next, we have Eravin. Eravin, where can we find your stuff, and who are you playing tonight?
Hey, I'm Eravin. I don't normally do content based around TRPGs, and instead do content on YouTube and Twitch on Helldivers 2 at EravinVT on YouTube. But I'm a longtime fan of Shadowrun, and I'm happy to be here again playing Wagon, the all-arounder team player kind of guy. So, should be fun.
All right. And finally, we have Sean. Sean, where can we find your stuff, and who are you playing tonight?
I'm Sean. You can find me on the Dragon's Greed Gaming podcast, sometimes as a player and sometimes as a GM. I mostly run like aliens and Mork Borg for them when they need a break. You can also find me on Fridays on Twitch at FourPlay streams. We play Dungeons and Dragons. And I am playing Vaporwave, a hacker.
Okay, well, I think that rounds out the whole cast. You guys, thank you for being here tonight. I hope you're all excited. And with all of that out of the way, I think it's time to play some Shadowrun. Right? That's what we're all here for. So take it away, me, I guess.
Yeah, Shadowrun.
Yeah. All right. We're doing a Shadowrun. Well, as most Shadowrun episodes start out, you are in the lovely metroplex of Seattle. That's where we'll be this evening. You all have worked together before. You're being pulled back together once more, meeting with a Johnson that goes by the name Eclipse. Ironically, it is not a dark and stormy night when you're meeting. It's a typical regular Seattle evening. Might be a little muggy. It's kind of warm out in your meeting in the back room of a relatively good restaurant. It's not anything ritzy or fancy, but it's quiet enough and out of the way enough that most people won't give you a second glance or question why you're there. So all of you are situated around the table with Eclipse, and he is ready to give you the details. If there's anything that anybody wants to do before he starts in, of what you're being pulled together for.
Do we want to go around and describe characters?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
So Hawk is a tall human male. It's pretty obvious where he gets his street name, as he has a giant bleach blonde mohawk. And he has a set of scars going across his face. Wearing an armored jacket, probably carrying Ares Predator 5 underneath of it.
I'm not sure what round order is, but I can go next. Spectre is about as black trench coat as it comes. He's got a custom lined coat for that matter. Sticking out of that, he's got some very fancy cyber arms, as I mentioned in the intro. If he's sitting around waiting for our Johnson to show up, he's almost certainly like expanding and retracting the razor blades at the end of his fingers just to kill time. Besides that, he is kind of strong. I mean, he's an orc, so when I say kind of strong, I just mean he gets that racial bonus. But if you're gonna see him and give him one of its traits, he's a strong boy. But besides that, he's just trying not to stick out too much.
Yeah, Nevermore is just a tall stick of a man, an elf, I should say. All black suit, long black coat, stringy black hair, just kind of lurking in the corner. Just kind of vaguely fiddling with a raven that sits on his shoulder.
Vaporwave appears to be a human female. She's got like long black hair, a bodysuit, and a black coat, and like cyber wires and tubing going up her neck and around her ear. And you can't see any weapons on her.
Wagon is pretty average human male, about 5'10", has a big black ponytail tied behind his head, wears a black trench coat, got a ball cap and some sunglasses on, and he just looks super happy to be here.
Just after all the introductions, you guys seeing each other again, the doors kind of kicked open, and in walks this guy in a cheap pinstripe suit. It looks put together last minute almost. He's got dark eyeliner under his eyes. It's actually smeared down the sides of his cheeks a little bit. His hair is long, black, pulled back in a quick ponytail. He looks out of breath, like he's sweating. And he has a briefcase that has papers almost hanging out of the sides of it while it's closed. And he just sits at the head of the table, just kind of dabbing his forehead. Sorry. I tried to get here as fast as I could. Thanks everybody for showing up. My name's Eclipse. Got you all here together. I'm in a big bind. I really need this done today. Can you do it? Can you do this thing for me? I got a band. They're called the Elementals. They're not fulfilling their recording contract, and I'm getting heat from upstairs. We got to film this really trid music video, and they're not coming through. I can't get them to answer their phones. Can you just go to where they're at and pick them up, convince them that they need to do this? It's for the fans, okay? It's really for the fans. That's what the music is for. It's for the fans.
Do you know where they are?
Oh yeah. I got their hangout spot. They're down in Touristville. They got a little recording studio that they're usually at. But like I said, they're not answering my calls, so I don't know if they're there. And I've got to deal with the suits upstairs. So if you could just go over there and convince them to do this, I would be forever grateful. The recording studio and the company would be in your debt to the tune of, say, I don't know, how does 75,000 Nuyen sound?
75K.
Okay.
I think 75K is a start for what you're suggesting, but what aren't you telling us about this? What goes into this that goes with not just driving over and getting them yourself?
Well, they won't talk to me, okay? We've rubbed each other the wrong way of being their band manager, you know. I'm trying to get them the gigs and smooth all the things out with the higher up execs and paying off the distribution and getting the roadies. And I'm like the technical guy that puts it all together, and they're just there for the music, you know? So they're not really talking to me right now. So if you could just go over there and convince them that they got to do this music video. It's for the fans. We already have everything lined up. I've got all the paperwork signed. It's a time sensitive thing because of where we're gonna be shooting. There's some pyrotechnics involved, and I got to have those guys set up and ready. You know, it's a whole thing. So if you guys could just talk to them and get them there.
Chummer, short notice means more money.
Look, 75K is already really up there for just this little go and talk to a band and get them to do a thing, right? That's a lot of money. You saying you need more to do it?
Here's an offer for you. How about if it's just a simple grab and go? 75k is wonderful. The more shit that goes wrong, 25k on top.
I don't know about that. Anybody that has negotiation that wants to try to roll it off of this suggestion here, go ahead.
No negotiation here.
No negotiation.
Also, no negotiation.
Oh, boy.
I guess I'll chime in here. Well, 75k sounds mighty fine to me, Mr. J, but it seems to me that that amount of money is more than sufficient for the work you have asked us for, and I'm more curious about the work that you're not asking us for. So, I'm with my compatriot here. I think it would be more than fair that we get another 25,000 should you guys be putting us up for a little bit more than we're bargaining for, if you understand my meaning.
You're giving me a headache. You're gonna give me an aneurysm here, kid. All right, let me make a quick phone call. I'll see what I can do. With that, he kind of feels around on his jacket until he finds his comlink, and then he steps off into the corner and dials a number, and looks like he's on the phone with somebody. Anybody want to do anything while he's making a phone call?
Do we have the address already?
He just told you it was in Touristville. He hasn't given you the address yet.
I was going to ask if there was anything. So he has like papers hanging out of his briefcase.
Yeah.
Is there anything visible to read on those?
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Which would just be
logic plus
perception skill. I got it.
Plus perception skill if you got it, but it is generally it's actually just logic plus willpower is
okay.
And then if you have any kind of shadow amps that give you bonuses,
6 successes.
Okay.
Dang.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like some of the papers that he has hanging out are actually permits for pyrotechnics. There's a border crossing permit as well. You can't see where it's made out for, but there's one in the briefcase hanging out as well as invoices about musical equipment and lighting, stuff like that.
So it seems like this is a legit shoot, at least.
Seems legit.
While Johnson is on the phone, I'm gonna take my comlink and pull up the band's page on like Horizon Net or whatever. See if we could find out what they've been up to, or at least what they're being public about, if anything.
Yeah. So the band's name is the Elementals. They're not super well known. They're still kind of like an underground crowd following, very popular with the orcs and trolls, and also with the Awakened.
I'll give them a follow.
They're like up and comers. They haven't hit it big yet, but it looks like they could. They do have a pretty good following.
So Wagon's going to take a look around the room and just scan the place because he feels like there's a non-zero chance that someone could try to take a shot at him and his friends. As the last time he was involved in the music industry in such a setting, him and his friends were shot at. So
immediately.
That's fair. We'll go ahead and roll a perception. Logic and willpower.
Okay. 3.
You don't hear the sound of running footsteps towards the door, so
good start.
Not immediately like last time.
Good start to the day.
Yes.
Okay. Thought so.
It seems pretty quiet. I mean, you can hear the background music that's going on out in the main restaurant while you are all back here in kind of a private room. It's not fully soundproofed, so you can hear that ambient noise. But other than that, everything seems pretty relaxed. And you're the only ones back here aside from Mr. Johnson.
I'm just going to sit down and wait for this phone call to end.
Yeah. Can we hear what like he's saying on the phone call?
He's arguing with whoever he's talking to. No, they want more. Yeah, I'm trying to negotiate that. Well, how badly do you want this? Yeah, that's basically what he's saying.
Did Johnson really go to the meet without having a little extra cash for? Come on, rookie move.
We're clearly dealing with a rookie.
So eventually the phone hangs up and he turns around again, dabbing the sweat off his forehead and further smearing his running eyeliner mascara. Okay, all right. They couldn't do 25. How does 20 sound?
I'm all right with 20.
Everybody's
that's
okay with
good for
20?
me. Yeah.
Sounds like the right ballpark.
Excellent. That sounds great. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, he will look to shoot somebody the address for where the elementals are hanging out. So who wants it?
I think 20 sounds just fine as long as you buy me and my compatriots a drink while you're at it.
Yeah, now he's talking the right language. I already got my comm link out. You could send it to mine.
Yeah, sure. He zaps it to you. And drinks. Yeah. Go ahead and tell the bartender that they're on me. Okay. Yeah. You just walk out and tell him that it'll be fine. And all right, we're all set here. I got so much other dreck I gotta go take care of. All right.
You're
gonna get this done for me, right?
Where's the band at?
It's Toursville, I think you said.
Down in Toursville. Yeah. They should be at the recording studio place right now. Just go ahead.
Where you have the location for both the band and the shoot? He turns and looks at Spectre.
I think I hold up my comm link and it's on there, right?
He's got the rest of the information. He's negotiating the rest of the shoot right now. Okay. He's making sure that the location is all set beforehand. So as soon as you confirm that you've got the band, then he'll meet up with you so we can all go to the location to do the shoot.
Okay. I assume that's when we get paid, Johnson?
That is when you get paid. And you know what? Even on top of that, he'll throw in, you could be extras in the music video for anybody wants a little fame, little limelight.
And wants their face in a music video.
I think I'll pass.
Yes, I'll keep my face hidden. Thank you.
Yeah, it's up to you. You just got to get him there. You think you can do it?
Oh, we could do it.
I don't see why not.
Excellent. That's what I love to hear.
Easily.
All right, I got to go take care of spending other Nuyen that we don't have yet, but we will. It'll be there. I promise. And I'll pay you. I already have those funds set aside, so don't think that what I just said was crazy. All right, great. He just kind of grabs the briefcase, throwing it up under his arm, shuffling papers, trying to get them to fit back inside. This thing looks like it's going to burst open. Again, wiping his brow as he walks out. Okay, good luck. And
it's 2077, man. Get yourself a tablet.
What was that address?
I'll send you the address that he sent to my comm link. I'm assuming it's that easy to hand wave that part.
Yeah,
it's done.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take a look at the address and then use clairvoyance and see what's up over there.
Okay, roll away.
It's just a spellcasting test.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I almost forgot. So I will tell you all now. The way that I use plot points for Anarchy is more like, you as a team have a pool of story points that you can use to affect the story in any way that you would want. And once you spend it, it goes to my pool. I only have one for mine. You guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 plot points. If you have any extra on your character sheet that are granted from Cyberware or anything like that, those are solely just for you. Okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Sorry.
Yep, no worries. That is 6 hits on that clairvoyance test.
Oh boy. So it gives you the image of this band that's just kind of hanging out at the location. So just talking back and forth. They have a small little entourage with them. The entourage looks to be primarily made up of trolls.
Well, the good news is I know where they are, and they are there. The bad news is there's no few trolls hanging around.
Nobody said it was going to be easy. Did you see anything like Dragon Piss Cola or like some beers or sticking around? Like if they have a brand of something they like, we could at least show up with that hand in hand.
I'm more concerned if those trolls are packing any heat.
Yes, I didn't see any heat on the trolls. I did see a nice case of Dragon Piss Cola.
I'm just saying we pick up a 12-pack on the way. Make it a little bit easier.
I agree.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Peace offering.
Never hurts to grease the wheels.
Before we go, I'm going to get an air elemental just in case. You understand.
You want to conjure up an air elemental?
I want to conjure an air elemental.
Go right ahead.
5 hits, 6 hits.
So it will have 6 orders you can give it. It's based off the number of hits. I think that's how it works. If not, doesn't matter. That's how it's going to work. It's my game. All right. So you have 6 services that you can ask the spirit to do.
Perfect. For now, I'll just have it follow me.
Okay. Are we all headed straight over? Is there anywhere that you guys wanted to stop aside from picking up your dragon piss water?
Get that at Stuffer Shack. That won't take but a second.
Right.
There's one next door.
Yeah, you can get it on the way. That's not a big deal. And then, is there anything big that you wanted to do all along the way, or anywhere that you wanted to stop beforehand, or anything else?
What are we looking at as terms of team transport?
Could I bum a ride from somebody? I don't mind calling a Johnny Cab, but I should probably stay above the radar. Or no, that's not how the saying goes. Below radar. Now that we're going to start doing potentially illegal things.
Who owns a vehicle?
I've got a Harley.
Okay. I have a Jeep.
Walk.
Okay.
I don't think my character owns anything really.
So I suppose you take your Harley and I'll drive the rest of us over in the Jeep.
Sounds
Does
good.
the Harley have spokes on the back wheels? Can I hang on like it's high school?
I would assume you could fit one more on the Harley if you really wanted to.
I can take a +1 if nobody minds riding Slitch.
All right, well, you pick up your peace offering of beer along the way to this place in Touristville. It's a little run down looking, like the paint is peeling off the front of the building when you get there. It just says recording studio over the door. It's kind of lit up from little bit of neon lights that's left on there. Some of the upper floor windows are boarded up, and you can hear the sound of music coming from inside.
For Touristville, it ain't bad. I mean, none of the lettering and the signs are even shot out.
Hey, how about that?
I'll take the beer, the 12-pack, step out of the car, adjust the tie.
Just walking right in?
Go straight through the front door.
I'll give backup. We have an appointment.
Yeah, we're just gonna get out and walk straight towards it, like we're supposed to be here.
So everybody's just getting off their vehicles and just walking right in like it's a party.
I think Hawk is going to circle around back just in case.
Just in case. All right, so Hawk, you make your way to the back of the building. There's some trash cans and refuse. There's somebody asleep with a blanket over them near the side of the building.
That's our mark. Get him.
Rats! You knew.
Any sort of back entrance or like windows in the back area? Or
there are a couple windows that are back here. They're not boarded up. One of them is just completely open. The other, it looks like the glass has been shot, or bricks have been thrown through it, or
sure,
typical usual stuff. And there is a back door with one single light on over the back door.
Okay.
It looks mostly intact.
Like as they're going in the front, over team comms, I'll be like, I'm covering the back in case anybody rabbits. Let me know if you need anything.
We'll let you know as soon as anything goes wrong.
What else would go wrong?
Bunch of angry trolls. Of course, it's going to be lead if it goes wrong.
I keep that they said magicians or fans or to myself.
Oh, wonderful.
Would I mean, maybe this is overkill, but Nevermore, would you be against doing a little bit of perception in there? I mean, if we're going into a fight, it'd be nice to know, hey, there's a couple of finger wigglers back there or whatever. Geek the mage or whatever.
Sure, I don't mind. They'll see me presumably instantly, but
You see, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
If you think that it would be a bad idea, I don't want you to do that. I just think, it's good to have all the information we can.
no, I agree. I'll hand you the beer and lock my legs and go astral.
Okay.
Yeah, and just poke around the building a little bit.
Okay. Even a quick cursory glance at everybody that's inside where they're kind of in the recording studio. No one shines extra bright in the astral. Most of them have some kind of cyberware that's loaded into them. So if there is a mage, they're hiding really, really well.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll snap back to my body, shake out my legs. It's a good thing I sleep standing up. No mages as far as I can tell. If there are, they're hiding very well.
Then why did they call themselves the Elementals? I guess we'll go and ask them.
Oh, before we go in, what's the name of a song from one of their albums?
I do have info on the music industry. Would that be something my character might have previous knowledge on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowledge is logic plus the ranks that I have in that. I'm not sure how it goes in Anarchy.
You just roll logic twice.
I don't have enough physical dice with me right now to play this, so I'm just using a manual dice roll. I got 5 hits, not bad.
Hey, there we go.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Yes, you've heard a few of their songs. One of them.
They're called the Elementals, right? Their biggest banger was Totem Pole.
There you go. You come up with what you want.
I love it. Totem pole. All right.
Yeah.
I'll again kind of straighten that tie and just walk in the front door.
You look so out of place with a straight tie in Touristville, but I love it. Nobody really stops you. A couple of the trolls that are just hanging in the doorway kind of give you a weird look as you walk in. Are you carrying the case of beer under your arm? Okay, yeah.
I'm openly carrying the case of beer.
So they look at you strange, and then they see the beer, and then they just kind of raise their eyebrows a little bit and kind of look at each other, pointing and wondering. And then another one of you comes in, and then another one. They look even more confused.
I'm gonna look up the trolls and give them the finger guns and a smile.
It just makes them look more confused when you do that.
When he does that, I'll kind of turn and be like, "Are the elementals back in the studio?"
Yeah.
Thanks,
Who are
chummer.
you?
We're just here to bring the party. And I hold up the beer.
Sure, chum. Oh. Yeah, you can hear the music blaring from the recording studio.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll go into the recording studio door.
Okay.
Yeah, the sound booth door, I should say, not the actual.
The sound door?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have successfully bewildered them above their pay grade.
Let's face it, this isn't even going to be the weirdest thing they see all day.
Oh,
They're fully
no.
incapacitated. Easy.
Yeah, there's the 2 trolls that you pass on the way in, and then there's 2 more hanging out in the recording booth. And then the rest of the band 4 members are in the recording studio area, just jamming.
Gotcha. All right, I'll put the beer down on an empty spot in the board.
The other 2 trolls that are in the recording booth just kind of turn and look.
Yes, if you don't mind. We were sent to talk to the band after this next song. All good, I promise.
Sure, whatever you say. Is that, who's the beer for?
For you if you want it.
Looks at the other troll next to him. That troll shrugs. They both walk over, open up the case, and each pull out a couple beers for themselves and then sit back on the couch.
Perfect, and I'll make sure to have a beer for each of the band members as well.
Okay. You guys just gonna hang out until they're done jamming in the recording studio, or do you want to interrupt them, or what do you want to do?
I'm cool to hang out, yeah.
Less for a plot point, more for I have info on this sort of thing. I'm gonna go over to the mixing board and kind of judge what they got in the studio a little bit, and that's fine if you don't have that information, but that's definitely what my character's doing.
Sure. It's a lot of it's out of date for their recording equipment. It's very subpar, which is probably why they're still mostly underground and not mainstreaming it yet. And it's not recording right now. They're just jamming.
The suite's good enough, but honestly, for what they're paying for, they could get the same quality recording on their comm links.
Exactly. But eventually they start to wrap up their jam session, and they'll come out of the recording booth or out of the recording studio area and into the booth. You've got was it three humans and a troll make up this band.
I should have asked Johnson if Johnson was Johnson to these guys. Like, if I say the name Oracle or whatever his name is that going to mean anything to them? I guess we're about to find out.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
So the 4 band members just walk in again, look at everybody really strangely, and then go sit close to their 2 troll friends that are just hanging out.
When they come in, I'll lean off the wall and we were just waiting for you. We were sent by Oracle or Eclipse.
Who?
Isn't that interesting? Someone who said they were hired us to look for you. Said there was some big money in it.
People want to hire us?
It actually sounded like they already hired you. Something about a music video, a big gig for a studio.
What? No, that sounds right.
Here,
Surprise.
I'll show the comm link with all the info on it.
Yeah, that's
here.
us. That's us. That's definitely us. We don't know anything. Coyote, did you do this? Is this another joke? No? Okay. So what's the whole gig? What's the idea? What can you tell us?
I'll basically explain what Johnson told us earlier. It sounds like it's going to be a big spectacle, lots of fireworks and stuff. Honestly, I want to be there just to see what blows up.
What? Fireworks?
Pyrotechnics, I guess would be the right word.
Look, we've never done anything like that before. I mean, the closest we've got is the store-bought stuff you get.
Well, this man wants you, and he's paying handsomely for it, so...
Is he paying us?
Yes, I'd imagine.
Yeah, he did notably mention that you were not returning his calls. Does that ring a bell?
I don't know. You got anybody? Phone? Anybody? Somebody? I don't know. Maybe. We've kind of been here all day, I think.
Can I peep into the astral and see if they have spell signatures on them?
Sure.
Yeah. What is that? A just a perception dice, or
Yep.
Okay.
Roll perception.
The recording studio reeks of deep weed.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We're really trying to get in touch with the music, man.
Oh, that is a lot of successes. 6 successes again.
So it's weird, right? Because none of them are magically inclined from what you could tell initially. Yet there's like a little bit of residual magic that hangs around them. And it's mostly like it's different for each one. Like one, it's around his mouth and neck. The other, it's around his hands. Still another one also around their hands, and then finally around their feet and hands.
Okay. So drummer, vocalist, guitarist, and bassist.
They have a vocalist, a guitarist, a keytarist, and a drummer.
Gotcha.
Because it wouldn't be Shadowrun without the guitar.
Right? You gotta have the guitar.
They have a bassist, but they just didn't enchant him. They didn't bother. Don't tell him that. They said they did.
Bassists don't need enchanted. They take enough drugs. Can I pull on that, like, the tether, see if I can find who cast those, or like where the magic's from, or
Sure. When you kind of trace where it's leading to, it all goes back to their instruments.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh. I'll snap back into my body. I think I know what this is about.
Oh, okay.
Gentlemen, if I could see one of your guitars, instruments.
Sure. Wildfire, go grab your guitar. Guy walks back into the recording area, comes back out with a guitar.
Yeah.
It's a little older. It's definitely got the wear and tear on it. It looks a little beat up. It has a little bit of weird runes that are like etched onto the sides of it.
That's what I was gonna ask. I'll kind of take it and gesture at the runes. That is bona fide magic.
No, that's not real. That's something that Coyote and his buddies, they're just messing around. That's not real. That's not real at all.
Well, the instruments say otherwise. I don't even know if I can like show other people magic. I don't think so, but yeah.
I mean, no, not really. They have to be able to see it. You can say it's magic, whether they believe you or not.
I mean, I'm happy to roll like a con, whatever.
If you want to try to con them, sure, but
yeah,
you're more telling the truth.
Charisma, whatever it would be. I don't know.
I'll give you a charisma logic roll.
Charisma
if you want
logic,
to,
I'll take
if you want to try and explain it.
That's 7 hits.
So you can give them a detailed description of how magical items work. Sorry, everybody that's listening to you go off on this big tirade. Magic is infused like this, and it works like this, and it comes from here. And again, they just stare at you wide-eyed like, no, none of this is real. You're just making this up. You're really trying to sell us on trying to do this music video, aren't you?
Well, no, I think they're actually after your instruments, maybe, but
that's crazy. That's crazy talk.
It could be, but I'm a wizard and you're not.
I guess. What do we gotta do?
Go up to the spot, play some of your songs on front of a camera, try not to get burned by the bright lights and the explosions, then get a fat paycheck. Sounds like a milk run to me, chummer.
Sounds whiz. Let's do it. Getting a bunch of money and all we got to do is play music? Yeah.
It's the dream, right?
Yeah. We're going to hit it big. All right. Sure. I'm down. So the rest of the band members just kind of look at each other, shrugging, but intrigued. Yeah, Nuyen's involved. Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I suck at text, so I just look at someone else to text.
I'll take out my comm link again. I'll look for the icon that's very obviously like the keytarist of the elementals, and I'll pass him whatever details Johnson gave us.
Okay. Giving it all to the guitarist.
I have a feeling he'd be the techie of the group. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
Let's see. It actually tells me here.
The guitarist's actually just a retro ass OP1. There's like 4 people in the audience who will appreciate that.
Right. The guitarist's name is Coyote. Yeah, he has a little bit of tech knowledge.
And if he doesn't know, then I'll teach him how to open up Grid Guide. It's super easy, chummer.
It's super easy. Okay, yeah. So I guess just we gotta load up and everything. You guys got like a van or something that we can load into?
As a matter of fact, and who was it? Wagon who had the
Yeah.
van?
The Jeep, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it can hold a drum kit and a guitar?
Well, I mean, if we take
Well,
out the back seats, I don't see why not.
Yeah, it's got to be our instruments, right? That's what the guy wants, right?
Yeah, seems to be the case, yeah.
I think he's trying to steal your instruments, but that's neither here nor there.
Honestly, just keep a hold of them. Worst case scenario, you'd still do a kick-ass show.
Okay, yeah. Sure, let's load up. Take us there.
Great.
Alrighty.
Get your stuff together and we'll meet you downstairs in 20. Sound good?
Okay, yeah, we'll go start gathering everything up.
I'm not against helping them, roadie up stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
and then I take the guitars and I run.
The power is mine.
Actually, I'll make it easy. I'll just use one of my services and have the air elemental do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
So the whirlwind just kicks up, starts carrying stuff out to the Jeep.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen Fantasia?
No, what's a Fantasia?
It's an old Fifth World movie. I'll rent it sometime. I think it's in public domain by this point.
It
Is
would
that
have
the
to
one
be
with
a
the
tough
magic
public domain.
mouse?
It's a good way to get your point across that you are, in fact, a wizard and they are not.
There you go.
Are you sure it doesn't smell like deep weed in here? I'm seeing some weird stuff.
Can I just
maybe you just missed the deep bong being passed around.
It's called a gravity bong.
Let's be real here.
Can I just call up a white panel van and be like,
You just want to rent a van?
If we need to.
we need extra
van?
seats.
Sure.
Gotta spend Nuyen to make Nuyen.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the rental isn't going to be anywhere near the amount that you're getting for this job. So
I got a fake sim we could use for that if we need to.
perfect.
Yeah, we need that.
Okay. So what's the name it's going under?
I don't know if this edition had ratings for fake sins. I always like to think that like low rating sins have really goofy names and good sins have good names. So I did want to verify that before I proceeded and just make sure I wasn't like accidentally doing cheatsy doodles.
No, that sounds right to me. That's how I would run it. So
otherwise, for a low level sin, I think it's definitely going to be Chad Anonymous.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Of course.
So yeah, if you need, we can go to the I was going to say Dock Wagon. We definitely don't want to borrow one of theirs. I'm sure we could get like a Johnny Cap for rent or something like that.
Yeah. Just rent it under the fake sin, which clears okay whenever you run it.
It'll get us there and back. Just I technically signed something saying like fill it up full of I was going to say gas, but things are probably electrical, so I'm going to give it with a full battery.
As long as we don't go off grid, that should be fine.
Yeah, as long as you don't have to go off grid. All right, you've got them all packed up. They're ready to roll out. Takes just like 25 minutes for the cab to show up, and then probably another 20 or so to get everybody in. You reaching back out to your Johnson now that you've got the elementals.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who's calling?
In case there's any base skills involved, I probably shouldn't be the one, but I can do it if we need to. Spectre has this bad habit of biting his tongue when he's trying to talk to him.
Yeah, Wagon will give him a call.
Okay. Almost picks up immediately. Yeah. Who's this?
Hey, just letting you know, we got your boys. They're en route. The deal's going through just as planned. No problems.
Oh, excellent. So you bring them right to me, right? I'll send you where I'm at right now.
Absolutely, no problem with that.
You guys are a lifesaver. You're gonna make so much money and get your faces in the silver screen. You know what? You got an agent? You got an agent? You want an agent? I know a guy.
I don't think we need one of those.
All right. Well, after we do the shoot, maybe you'll change your mind. So I'll leave it open. Anyway, here you go. A ping comes up on your collet for the location that he is currently at.
Sure, Chummer. We're en route.
Excellent.
I'll drive the panel van.
Okay. It's going to take you a little bit to get to him as you're headed up north.
I'll take a moment, just a beat to talk with the team and be like, so Johnson's going to burn us, right?
We're getting basically 20 grand for dropping some guys off.
Yeah,
No,
I don't think so.
This is not going to go well.
I don't think he's ever even called these guys.
He doesn't even know who they are.
Right.
Yeah. Nevermore, you think you could do that hocus pocus at the meeting location?
I sure can, but I'm driving.
Someone else drive.
Slide
Switch.
over.
Hot swap.
Yeah, I'll swap it.
Yeah, I'll do another.
Just turn grid guide on.
Hey,
there
let
you
go of the
go,
wheel.
yeah.
Grid guide's been driving this whole time.
Yeah, true.
Yes, I should have told you I can't drive.
Showing off.
Thanks, AutoNav.
All right, I'll make a clairvoyance test here then. At this new location.
Oh boy.
That's 5 hits.
Okay. You go to clairvoyance, the area where you're headed, and it's just nothing. It's like an open field. Like there's nobody there. It's nice. It's quiet. There's a nice breeze blowing in the grass. That's it.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll snap back. Well, there's fuck all there.
Shouldn't there be like pyrotechnic crews and at least some person with a camera, right?
And you already said he was going to burn us, which is very clear now.
Do we just want to go find him?
Yes.
I could get him on the line again if you want to trace the call.
Yeah.
No need.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
He said to meet him there, so what I'll do is
Yep.
I'll go astral, wait at that location until I see his astral signature, since I've seen it once before.
Okay. He eventually shows up. He's not alone.
Didn't think he would be.
Okay. There's like 12 other people.
Okay, what's his convoy look like?
Most of them are all mundane. Some of them have some cyber implements, but looks like they're like just going over something. They're kind of standing around or milling about the vehicles, and he's off by himself again on his phone. Maybe that's what it looks like. It's hard to tell in the astral.
Can I have my air spirit steal the phone and whatever they're looking over?
You just want it to manifest strong winds and like blow his phone away and
Yeah, and take whatever they're looking at. Just
okay. Sure.
I just like that we're messing with Johnson. It makes me happy.
You see him kind of like start to freak out for a moment as his phone is blown off in a random direction, and then the winds kick up and like tarps and stuff gets blown and thrown everywhere, and the other people that are there with him start running around trying to gather it back up and move it around.
mm-hmm. While they're gathering it up, can I even like make out shapes or anything? Because I know it's kind of like gray.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. It could be anything from anti-personnel mines to video cameras.
Okay.
Really narrows it down.
Yeah, right?
I'll just snap back and be like, he's there now. Can't tell what he's there with, but he has 12 odd people.
12 odd people, huh? What do we want to do with this newfound information?
Well, I mean, I suppose we do the job up until it bites us in the ass and we have to fight our way out.
I guess we have to ask ourselves if we really want to drive up into an open field and start getting shot at.
Well, if I can make a stop first, I can cover us with a very, very, very large gun.
I always like large guns.
Do think we could use some fire superiority in lieu of the whole open field situation. So this sounds good.
Yeah, diplomacy through overwhelming firepower. It always goes well.
Exactly.
I did note they didn't have a mage, so we have that advantage as well.
All right, I gotta make a stop. And Hawks Harley will peel off from the group. I'm gonna go pick up all my guns.
All the guns, just put them all in a big backpack and
Yeah, he comes out of his apartment with a big duffel bag over his shoulder.
Very stiff duffel bag.
Yeah. All right, so the rest of the team will get there before Hawk does, since he has to make this stop, unless you guys want to detour and wait.
Does the band want to take a stop at Taco Temple or something?
Oh yeah, the band's all up for taking a stop and getting some food beforehand. It's been a while since they ate after leaving the recording studio.
Can Nevermore also make sure they all have pistols at least?
None of them have guns. If you want to give them guns, you can.
For the music video, it'll be cool.
The guitarist has a katana strapped to his back, along with his guitar.
Okay, well, I don't even know if that's sharp, so...
Yeah, he hasn't unsheathed it.
Are there vending machine guns in Shadowrun?
This Borderlands, can I just go buy a gun?
Yeah, can I just
that?
Put in 100 Nuyen and
Could
deposit a single-use pistol?
Could we just plot point a bag of guns in the back of the Jeep with an MG42?
Actually,
minus the MG42. Yes, you could plot point a bag of handguns in the back of your vehicle.
Yeah, that's
if you want to.
Perfect. I like that.
I think that solves the problem.
Okay. You have a small bag of Ares predators just hanging out in the back.
I'll just hand one to each of them.
Whoa, what do we need these for?
Party favors, gentlemen.
See, if everything goes well with the music video, we're going to point them in the air and we're going to start shooting them at the same time. We call that a hootenanny.
And if everything doesn't go well, you'll be glad to have them.
Not usually something that we do, but yeah, whatever. More explosions for the video, I guess.
You got the right idea.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. You guys will eventually get there into this field. And you can spot your Johnson, who still sweating profusely. And the other 12 guys he has all look like roadies, actually.
I think I didn't tip over a van.
Yeah, they're trying to collect equipment, and they have portable generators and video cameras and recording devices.
I do suggest we keep our quarry in the van until everything goes according to plan. So if things don't according to plan, we could just hightail it out of here with them safe. Like if we get into a gunfight with 12 dudes, so be it. This normal Tuesday night. But there's no reason these guys got to get shot over it. They're just musicians.
Yeah.
Can I hack the Johnson's comlink and see if I can see some messages that he's been sending?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Roll hacking.
Only 2 successes.
You try to hack into the comlink, and his firewall holds. Yeah, with as disheveled as he as he looks, that's very surprising. Oh, you're here. Oh, my guys. Did you bring him? You got him here? Everything good?
Yep, they're in the van.
All right, excellent. So, you guys want to make some more money?
I haven't even made this money yet.
Well, yeah, it'd be on top of this money.
Technically, we did the job. You have to pay us now, right?
Yeah. Sure. He flips open his briefcase, holding a bunch of papers in there, rummages around, pulls out a cred stick, and just throws it to one of you.
I have a bug scanner, and I don't trust this guy at all. How covert would it be to just give this a once-over with that?
You can roll stealth if you have stealth.
I do have stealth, and I'm assuming stealth is linked with agility.
Yes, it is.
All right, let me roll that now. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Or you could pass it to Vaporwave, and they could once over it as well.
I would not. Oh yeah, this is probably more Decker stuff. Sorry to steal your spotlight.
It's okay, dog. No
nothing comes up in your bug scan.
Does somebody want to handle the finances? I'm probably not the person to hand all the money to. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now because I trust you.
I'll tuck it into my jacket.
Just pluck it away.
Yep.
Wow.
Can I click it too first as well?
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody check that stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Checking the stick.
Sure. The agreed upon amount comes up 75,000.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll tuck it into my jacket.
So, can I see him? I got to talk to him, make sure they're all set, ready to go. On top of that, you guys think over this. I still might need some help. If you want to make an extra, you want to make an extra 50?
50 sounds great. What's the
Awesome.
job first?
It's really time sensitive. We gotta do it tonight. Right now, after I talk to the band, I gotta prep them and let them know what's ready to go. But my crew's not coming with me. They won't come. Yeah, the crew won't come with me. They won't do this. So I need somebody to help bring the technical stuff that we need. Any you guys got some recording background at all? Anybody? Anyone of you?
Unfortunately,
Don't let me touch computers.
Okay.
I can handle a mixing board just fine.
Great, perfect. See, that's great. I just need that. And how are you with doing it from the back of a moving vehicle?
There's not physical spinning discs, are there? I mean, I see his briefcase full of physical papers, and I was like, I feel like that should be a safe assumption that we're on MP7 or whatever now. But then again,
look, I just need some help with this part because a little snafu here and there. We've got to get them over into the shooting area that's already been set up already for them. But the rest of the crew won't come because my papers may say that it was for 2 days ago instead of today. Little clerical errors.
are things still going to blow up? Because that is a very big deal. Is the pyrotechnics still happening?
Oh yeah, it's all set up over there. That's all set up and ready to go. I just need help with the recording and some of the video shooting. If you could get some of the angles for me, because we're going to be moving very quickly to get to the location, and we'll be playing and shooting as we go there. And then once we get there, we'll do the big finale and the pyrotechnics and the explosions. And very nice, very very well done. Lots of fireworks. Very bright.
Don't be honest. The money's still a little bit light if we're doing something kind of last minute like that. I mean, you're getting the convenience fee is what you're asking for here.
Well, you already did the hard part, which was get the band here, right? Because they wouldn't talk to me. and we're all set there. So all we need to do is I just need to talk to the band really quick, and then we just need to cross the border really fast.
And then I do the mixing, and then I do the angling, and then I do the leveling, and
see.
Do I need to start rolling a persuasion at this time?
If you want to try to persuade him.
While he's doing that, can I put my hand on this guy's shoulder, Eclipse?
Yeah.
Did you just say cross the border?
Did I? I don't think I said cross the border. I mean, we're crossing the border, right? That's not a big deal, right?
Into the Salish?
Well, that's what's on the other side, right? We're surrounded by the Nan Salish territory, so yeah, wherever you leave the border, you're in the Salish, right? That's how it works. We just can't legally cross. I didn't think that was a problem for you.
That alone just added another 5,000 Nuyen to our cost. I rolled 2 hits on that roll you asked for influencing.
Okay. Do you want to edge reroll it?
No, I think I will save that for when we are running away from Salish attack squads.
Yeah. So, what do you say? We just quick border hop. Sure, I'll throw in the extra 50, 55.
Frag it. I'm in, if nothing else, because that's going to make for a great music video, but I would really feel more comfortable having a little bit of backup on this.
I'm in.
I guess.
This is going to be crazy. I love it.
All good stories start that way, I promise you.
We're definitely in, Mr. J, but I can't help but notice that you are cobbling this whole venture together last minute across the board.
Well,
Considering the boys over there hadn't even heard your name before.
We're just mistaken identity, mix up. We're returning my calls. It's normal in this business.
You're also one of the most nervous sons of bitches I have ever met. You care to explain?
We're about to cross the border, chum. I don't know how you feel about crossing a border into Nan territory. Maybe you heard of it?
Fair point.
Anyway, you guys, the equipment's over there. You want to once over it, get it loaded up onto that off-road truck over there that we've got parked. We're going to take that. If you got an off-road vehicle yourself, I'm looking at that Jeep you showed up in. That looks pretty nice. You think you'd drive it off-road? Does it do off-road?
Well, today it just might.
It does exactly one time.
That's another vehicle we've got. All right. I'll just go talk to the band and get them all prepped up and ready. You guys want to load the stuff up onto the truck so we can get it all set up. One of you who hopefully knows how to work the electronic things and do that. If you want to get the videos set up on the sides so that while we're rolling through, we get good vista shots, right? That's what we want. Okay. All right. You guys go take care of that. I'm gonna go talk to the band, and then we'll get rolling here in the next, hopefully, 30 to 40 minutes. Sound good?
Yeah. Best of luck. By the way, the first impression's the most important with those guys.
Yeah. I know. First impressions.
I'll just hand him like a few cans of beer from the case that we bought.
Liquid courage. Never hurt, right? Guzzles one down. And then he heads off to the van to go talk to the band. You guys gonna get the truck? Who's doing the setup?
Not me.
I'll check it out, and I noticed that they have a box, and it's just like, my God, 2077 and XLR is still the preferred cable.
You can't escape it.
It's God's perfect cable.
I do have knowledge skills on this, so I could roll if you need me to do that in order to be competent in this skill. Otherwise, I'll get everything as ready as best as I can for a mobile shoot.
Well, if you and Vaporwave want to work on it, working together, you each get a bonus dice. If you have any electronics knowledge, and obviously the music industry knowledge is helpful as well. So go ahead and roll me some double logic.
While they're rolling that dice, what are we getting into as far as running? What sort of security?
Well, since you're not crossing at a regular border checkpoint, you're gonna have to go off-road, which means driving through some dangerous terrain, rugged terrain. It'll probably be slow going at first, but if you run into any border patrol, it's swiftly going to turn into a very hectic firefight.
That's kind of what I figured.
As the Nan border patrol does not mess around.
Can I tap Vaporwave on the shoulder while he's digging through boxes and stuff? No.
Go for it.
Vaporwave.
Yep. What's up?
Could you look this guy up? I kind of look towards Eclipse near the vans. Just want to know what the fuck we're dealing with.
Yeah, I can give it a shot. So I guess I'll, try to use his picture and his name to give a quick look and see if I get any weird matches like random murderer decided to move into music industry.
Just in case.
You never know.
Could be.
Gold record strangler is still at large.
The vinyl killer.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good one. Yeah,
That is good. No such luck. He is not an avowed murderer or escaped murderer.
Oh darn.
However, he is a washed up music producer.
Okay, yeah.
He is no longer corporately connected over some very shady deals that he has done in the past. No one wants to touch him in the music biz that has any kind of name. Like, he's basically nuclear waste in the music industry right now. You can find article after article of him kind of using his talent to make things a little bit better for himself. And he kind of disappeared out of the scene for a little while, and nobody's really heard anything about what he's doing now. There's a bunch of speculation all over the boards.
Okay. Yeah, nothing good. Nothing good.
I didn't expect anything good.
Yeah. Those kids' career might be fucked before it even started.
Let's make sure they put a different name on the producer label.
Yeah.
I like those kids, even though we spent 5 minutes with them.
They got a lot of gumption.
And then the second thing is, I know the Salish uses spirits.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of spirits can I expect at the border? That's what I want to know.
Well, if you run into any conjured Salish spirits, they're most likely going to be nature spirits.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the only thing you have to contend with, though.
No,
Yes, you have to do nature spirits, and you have to worry about border patrols, but you're headed off into the wilderness.
So just normal, everyday fuck you spirits.
Yeah, there could be any kind of paracritter or regular
You know.
critters that you could come across.
Like nomads.
Oh no,
Hey,
we don't talk about those guys. All right. Is it possible to ward a vehicle?
not in the amount of time that you.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
And you would only be able to really ward the cab of the vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, still something, right? But
I guess.
yeah, if I don't have time, then
Uh, How is everybody with firearms?
I'm an okay shot.
I'm a little better up close and personal, but I could shoot straight at least.
Some of the best you've ever seen.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, calm down. All right.
Yeah, did we ever phone Wagon to tell him everything's clear over here? Or is he just in the field one over?
Yeah, no.
You mean-
I'm just
mean-
out?
Yeah, Hawk.
Hawk, yeah.
Out in the field with the sniper rifle, going. All right, guys, what's going on? Am I killing this dude or not?
Send a quick message to Hawk, like, you might want to come over. New update.
New update.
We're invading the Salish.
That's the message.
I might need some more guns then.
Yeah.
We're invading the Salish. Bring guns.
Bring guns and more soldiers.
Bring the big bag of guns.
In fact, do you have any mercenary contacts?
Yeah, I could probably get some.
Hey.
I do have a contact with Mob Connections if we don't mind Shady or associates.
Let's say
That's fine with me.
I just looked at my contact list and I have a media producer on there, so maybe a hostile takeover.
Change of plans. This is a great idea. In fact, it's such a great idea. We're taking it.
Okay. I'll
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'll step away and call Poe, my media producer.
Okay.
Friend.
It'll take a few rings. Yes. You're calling me for what reason?
Well, I may have a nice opportunity for money for you.
What kind of opportunity are we talking about?
I'll make sure I'm out of earshot of Eclipse and whatever his real name was that we found. And I'll say, well, I have this guy well known in the circuits you run in, Toxic Waste now, and he's got us on a job, a big one. Now, you give us a little more than 55 for this music video we're about to produce, driving through the Salish border, probably a gunfight, and it's all yours.
If you can get real footage of the bullets whizzing by, that's what the kids like nowadays.
Alrighty, I can do that.
What kind of music do they make?
Thrash.
Can it be dark thrash? I need it to be melancholy.
Melancholy thrash. Okay. I think I can make that happen. Let me I'll talk to the band. I don't know anything about this fucking band.
That would be wonderful. So when you shoot the video, make sure it comes back to me and nobody else.
Of course. We'll put your name right on the front.
Good. Yeah. I'll help you produce it if you can get me all of the raw footage so no one else can have it.
Done.
That's why we're friends. Get back to me as soon as you have it. I'll tell you where we can meet up.
Perfect. I'll hang up and raise my eyebrows at Vaporwave.
Okay, well, I guess we're doing this.
We're shooting a music video and then stealing it.
Just gonna make sure all of the data from the cameras goes to my like Comlink data storage or something. So
Okay, so it goes to your personal data storage as opposed to any of the
Wherever
other ones.
Right, yeah.
Okay, give me a hacking so we can bypass so it goes directly to you.
4 successes.
Oh boy.
So I have some stun grenades, but it might not be the bad idea to get some smoke grenades if we have to deal with border patrol.
All right. Anything else on the shopping list?
No?
No? Okay.
A device that scares spirits away.
Yeah,
That's me, baby.
Elf repellent. I don't know.
Spirit repellent.
Just
Spirit
a
away,
big
please.
can of Raid keeps the bug spirits away.
Yeah.
It's actually just a can of Axe body spray that keeps them away.
All right, you have a shopping list. Who you reaching out towards? Here, Hawk.
Jerry Hauser, my work fixer.
Jerry Hauser.
Such a good name.
Hawk, hey, all right, my guy.
Hey, how's it going, Jerry?
Business is good. Business is very good. Very, very good.
It's about to get a lot better. I need some explosives.
I can always count on you to make my day so much better.
You know it. I need, let's call it 8 smoke grenades and 8 frags. And then if you've got any anti-vehicle anything, I'll take it.
Anti-vehicle anything. Oh, boy. You're really dipping into my wares here. You sure you got the money for all this?
Yeah. We just got paid for the first job, getting paid for the second. So
great.
want to make sure me and the team can walk away from it.
Sure. When you need all this by?
ASAP.
Where are you? I guess is the next question.
Hawk just kind of looks around and goes, "Well, I don't know exactly. Hang on, let me ping you my location."
Whoa! The frack are you doing all the way out there? Look, I could get stuff together, but you need it like right now.
As soon as you can.
I could get you the grenades right now, but the anti-vehicle armor stuff that's gonna take a little bit. I don't think I could do that short notice.
All right, I'll take the grenades and call it good.
All right, I'll send them up your way right now.
Thanks, Jerry.
Anytime. All right. By the time that your grenades arrive, Eclipse will have come back out from talking with the band, and he looks pumped.
All right. I will dole out some smokes to everybody. If you want them, you can have 1 frag grenade apiece.
Yeah. All right, I'll take a frag grenade.
What could possibly go wrong, right?
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
And that's how I got my second cyber arm.
So Eclipse walks out to you guys. He looks super jazzed. His eyes are really wide. All right, you guys ready to go?
Are you on drugs?
What? No, I'm super excited about this.
You lying to me?
Are you not sharing drugs?
What? You need a little pick me up before we go? I got something for you. It's supposed to help with your nerves.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the jazz. What's going on?
All right. Here, I got it from a friend of mine. You just take one of these, right? You just snap it under your nose. Breathe in real deep.
I'll put this in my coat pocket for in case the Salish she'd have something to say.
This
might be a good thing to have in the back pocket.
We'll just avoid the border patrols, dodge the spirits, make sure we don't run into anything nasty in the woods. We'll get to the location. The fireworks will go off. We're going to jam out really hard. And we're going to record it all. And we're going to get back and do the same thing. And it'll all be good. Right? That sounds right.
While he's doing this pep talk, can I go invisible and slip into the van with the band?
Sure. Nevermore, you're just going to fade off into the background.
Yep, literally.
And then pop into the van with the band.
Yep.
Are you dropping visibility when you get in there, or are you just
staying invisible?
Sure. They're all working on their instruments, getting them all set up and ready. They look pretty relaxed considering what they're about to do.
Cool. I'll don't panic.
Who's there?
It's Nevermore.
Is it the
Tall
spirits?
guy, dark suit. No.
Oh. Tall
Listen.
guy, dark suit. Yeah, what's up, tall guy, dark suit?
I got you a better contract.
Okay.
I don't know how much better, maybe double.
Double is good.
Yes, the guy you're working with is nuclear waste. We'll take care of him. Record the music video, get all the raw footage.
Okay.
Slow down your tempo just a little bit. She requested melancholy. It's hot right now.
Sure, I think we can do that. We'll call this one Windigo.
I like it. Good Native American legend. Good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
And I'm actually going to slide my number to just one of their comm links.
Okay. I mean, there's
Yeah.
magic. It appeared. So we're just working on their instruments still.
Perfect. And I'll slip out and just like literally just snap into existence standing in the middle of a field somewhere.
Okay. Most of the rest of the group that Eclipse had brought with him has moved out. By the way, when you did do the search, he's not hiding his name. It's Eclipse in all of the articles, and he's using his real moniker.
He told Shadowrunners his actual sin.
Yeah, well, not his actual sin, but what
His
he's
name.
called. Yeah,
Of course.
everybody that's referred to him in any of the like newsreels or clips or anything that you pick up, he's always referred to as Eclipse.
Idiot.
I don't feel so bad about stealing this from him now. I mean,
He clearly really needs this gig.
yeah.
So I have a narco-jet pistol, so my plan is just get him while we're driving and push him out.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. This is gonna be great. I can't wait. All right, we're all set and ready to jump the border. Are you guys all set? Anything you want to do last minute before we do this border run?
I assume I can only have one air elemental, so
One at a time.
yeah, I figured.
Yeah, you're limited to one conjured spirit.
To set up the cameras, I got 4 successes. So whatever.
Okay.
I also
So-
wrote 4 successes to assist with that.
Nice.
We're so good at this.
You guys are so good at setting up recording. Yeah, they're all set up on the outsides. You definitely are probably going to get some really cool shots from this. The band is all set and ready to go. Who's driving what, I guess, at this point?
No driving for me, thank you.
Uh,
I'm operating the mixing board.
Okay.
Right. I'm doing cameras, so
All right, then
I
who's
guess.
driving the truck that's got all of the video equipment on it?
Grid guide will handle it. It'll all be fine.
Grid Guide cannot handle it when it goes off-road.
I can drive. I'm probably not as good of a wheelman as Wagon, but
Okay.
take care of some of it.
And then Wagon, are you driving your own vehicle?
it depends. Can we all? I don't feel like we can all fit in that van.
Well,
I feel like we need a second
at
vehicle.
least 2 of the Vaporwave and Spectre have to be in the truck that they've rigged up.
Right.
And then I guess Hawk is also driving that vehicle. So there's 3 right there.
Yeah.
Do you want to drive yours, and then I guess Eclipse will ride with you?
Oh God.
If you want, if not, he'll jump in the other vehicle, and then the band would ride with you.
If it's any consolation, it doesn't sound like it's going to be a long ride with him.
Yeah. Either way sounds fine. Yeah. I'll drive my Jeep, and just sit the Ares Alpha in the back in my lap while we drive,
Okay.
ready to get the show on the road.
Okay. If you want, Eclipse does offer to drive one of the vehicles in case one of you doesn't want to.
Using my medical knowledge, what is he on?
Just glancing at him, he's on some kind of upper, probably.
I think he also showed it to us at one point.
It could have just been smelling salts. You don't know.
Oh, okay.
I can sense him, I guess, right?
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Yeah, just to sense him and see what the fuck is going on
Sure.
with that.
Roll me perception.
3 hits.
You try to sense him, and it's like he's not there. You don't get his astral signature. Nothing. He's just a kind of a bright spot. That's about it. That's all you can tell. You can tell he has a soul.
That's something.
wasn't sure before, but at least we now know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No presence of cyberware.
I think in any case, I don't want this man driving a metal death trap with me in it across a dangerous border into the wilderness off-road. So I'm just going to drive the vehicle myself. He can ride shotgun.
Okay, sure. He's fine with that. All right. Are we ready to do our border jump now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's ready as we're gonna get.
All right. So the two drivers, give me if you don't have driving skill, give me agility twice. All right, so you're headed off into the wilderness. Luckily, there's some dense tree cover that's giving you cover from the air. As you're driving along, you can hear the sound of a rotorcraft somewhere in the area.
Lovely.
Mm.
Well, that's great. We get our Decker to take the camera on that, and then we get the footage from their camera and put it in the music video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
no
be
problem.
great. Yeah,
Right?
that'll be my
Yeah.
first action when I see it. Is heck, it's camera.
Yeah, that's the first action.
Yeah, not the rotary machine gun.
No, camera. Much more important.
We need the footage of when it wrecks one of the cars.
That's a
Just
free
think
explosion without the pyrotechnics.
Right. As long as it's not the one I'm in, I'm okay.
Just think of how good it'll look. You could take all of the time in the world while you're healing in the hospital bed to edit that footage nice and well.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Assuming that it's a hospital bed back in Seattle and not a Salish
In a
prison
Salish-
camp.
Yeah, exactly.
If you make it to a hospital bed, rest assured they're going to be putting you to work somehow.
Oh boy.
At least you have consistency.
So Hawk, a little like wood sprite just appears on your dashboard, manifests, and it just starts screaming
You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here.
as loud as it can. And you can hear the sound of another engine from some other nearby vehicle that's closing in.
I'm not in Hawk's vehicle, am I?
Nope, you are in the wagon.
We'll come over the comms though and like, oh, frag, we've been made.
That was just a matter of time.
And almost as soon as you say that, these two ATVs just ramp up over like a fallen tree. And there's 4 guys, 2 on each ATV. So they've got the driver and then somebody that's sitting on the back. And it looks like they have weapons drawn. So let's go ahead and roll some initiative here. All right, so Nevermore, you're first.
Alrighty. As soon as I see these guys pop out of the woods, I'm going to command my spirit to jerk their steering. See if I can't send them careening into something.
Okay.
Maybe use a plot point to have a conveniently placed cliff.
Or tree, you know,
tree.
Big stump. It's, that is entirely possible. Do you want to use a plot point for that?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So if he fails his test, then this is going to be really bad for him. Here we go. Go ahead and roll for your spirit. That is trying to
Is that
do
just
this.
a conjuring test, or is it?
No, it'll be with the spirit's abilities. We're gonna have it use its close combat.
Alrighty.
Wow. Please roll 13 dice.
Oh. Oh, that's exciting.
I'm sure that's exactly what you wanted to hear.
Not quite 37, but it is
Not
quite a
quite
lot.
37. Oh, that is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Oh, 8 hits. Excuse me.
8 hits. Okay. Well, with that strong jerk of wind on the steering, you watch as one ATV careens off in a direction. We'll see what happens to them here in a second. Now it's between Hawk, Spectre, and Wagon. Whichever order you guys want to go in, you all have the same initiative step. So
I have an idea, and I understand if you don't want me doing this, so feel free to poo-poo it, and I could roll down the window and shoot them with my pistol or whatever. I want to use one of the like spotlights on one of the cameras and just high beams right on the driver, try to distract them. And I'm not necessarily sure how skill-wise that would play out. Maybe I'm aiming the spotlight at them, but it seems like it'd be advantageous.
Give me a double agility roll for that.
3 hits?
Okay. All right. Hawk or... What else we got? Hawk or Wagon. Whoever wants to go next.
I think Hawk's just gonna like gun it. So
Okay. Roll agility twice or agility plus drive skill if you have it. And I'm going to spend a lovely plot point here.
Okay.
To add a glitch die to your roll.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because you're driving.
Is that just extra?
Yeah,
like,
it adds one. Add one die to your die pool that's of a different color, or just roll it separately from everything else.
Okay.
And if it comes up a 1,
something bad
let me know.
happens.
Something bad happens.
Here we go. It did not come up a 1.
Oh, okay.
It was a 2.
Oh, so close.
I have 5 successes.
Excellent. All right, putting the foot down on the pedal. Wagon?
So I'm going to see a bright light shining back towards this ATV that's pursuing us. I'm going to
Yes.
pop out the window and try to fire my Savlet Guardian at the driver of that ATV that is being blinded.
While driving?
While driving, yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, roll me your firearms skill.
Okay.
And do you have any kind of vision mod to your eyes, cyber eyes, or anything that allows you to? I mean, he's spotlighted, so I guess that wouldn't really matter.
I don't seem to know.
Okay, well, I won't penalize you for that because you spotlighted, but you are driving. So we're going to reduce your die pool by 2 since you're distracted by driving.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna spend an edge on a reroll.
Okay.
Okay, I got 5.
He only got 3, so subtract 3 and then add the remaining net successes to your damage and let me know what that is.
8.
Okay. Vapor, you're up.
Can I just hack his ATV to just shift it to park instantly? Just shit the fucking transmission.
Yes, go ahead and roll me hacking.
5 successes.
Oh boy.
Power word park.
Yeah, you crushed that firewall. Okay, well, here is the aftermath of that round of combat. You watch as one ATV gets jerked in the direction of a stump that it rams full on into. You hear a sickening crunch noise as it collides with the stump. There's a small explosion. Maybe the guy in the back gets catapulted. You can't really tell because you're still gunning it through the woods here. Meanwhile, a spotlight jumps over onto the other ATV. The driver's kind of putting his hands up to shield himself while still trying to keep steady when suddenly his ATV immediately jolts to a stop and throws both of them violently forward. They fly over the handlebars. The guy on the back who was lining up a shot at Wagon's jeep to try to incapacitate it is thrown from the back and shoots wildly into the air with his automatic weapon as they are both catapulted off of the ATV.
It's gonna look so good in the music video.
Yeah, it is.
You guys are still booking it through the woods.
Is that spirit still around as well?
You've only used what? Three services?
Oh, I meant the woodland spirit.
Oh,
That's shouting. Yeah.
Yes, the woodland spirit on Hawk's dashboard is still shouting, "You're not supposed to be here." I don't know what you want to do about that.
I don't know. Can I try a banish? I don't know.
You could jump into the astral and try to banish it, yeah?
Sure. Just get rid of the problem.
All right. We roll a banishing test, which is conjuring. Perfect. All right. How many successes did you have? 2?
2. Yeah.
Okay.
Bad roll. Bad roll.
It is still going to be around. Do you want to edge this roll?
No, if I don't succeed the first time, I'll just ignore it.
Okay. Well, you have a annoyed little woodland spirit sitting on your dashboard, just screaming at you over and over that you're not supposed to be here, Hawk. It's very high pitched and annoying. It's manifested. I just want to smack it out of. All right, give me a close combat.
Just gotta turn those speakers up, man.
For some reason, I was envisioning it was like on the front of the vehicle, and you could like turn your wipers on and try to wipe it off or something.
Even better.
Still just 1 success.
Okay, you smack it out the window.
Oh, cool.
I rolled 0 successes.
Nice.
Love it when a plan comes together.
So you just smack it out the window. You hear it go.
Nevermore's in the back just cussing like stupid.
As you're speeding along. All right, both Wagon and Hawk making one more drive test.
I like how you were just the most omnipotent wizard up until being bested by the woodland fairy.
Everything was going fine until the Fae arrived.
It's always the Fae. It's always the Fae.
That's 4 successes for me.
4, okay.
6.
Okay. All right, you guys are able to maneuver just at the right time out of the way and not slam headfirst into a pack of hellhounds.
Oh, great.
They are chasing after your cars. Gouts of flame coming out of their mouth every once in a while as they're trying to run after you. But your vehicles are faster than what they can keep up with.
Did you get that on camera?
Oh yeah, definitely. Zoomed in.
Everything's being recorded. Finally, Eclipse kind of leans over your shoulder, Wagon. Here! Right here! Turn left!
All right, turn left.
All right. Brakes! Brakes! Put on the brakes! We're here! We're here!
Stop.
All right, you skid into the dirt. But your vehicle does stop.
Hawk will do the same, I guess. Slam on some brakes.
Okay. All right. We're finally here. Let's get the setup, and then they can start playing it. Make sure the recording is ready to go. Let's go. Let's go, team.
Yeah, go team. Yay.
You guys are the best. Are you sure none of you wants to be in the background of the music video here?
Absolutely not.
I'm
Yeah,
all right, thank you.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm good.
The less record I was ever in Salish Sheet, the better.
Yeah, I don't want any evidence of me having crossed the border, but
Let's do this quick so we can jump back over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
I'm gonna go find a spot for Overwatch.
Just find a tree to climb up and hang out.
I was gonna say I'm gonna watch in the astral as well. Just do big circles.
I do a matrix perception and see if I see any floating drones of death?
No floating drones of death, which is nice. Just your equipment is what's showing up whenever you're scanning on matrix frequencies, or for any kind of like electronics. That's mostly what you're getting. When you look in the astral, in the forest, everything lights up.
Of course, yeah.
There's life everywhere.
Keeping an eye out for one specific kind of life, and you know what that is.
I figured as much. The band goes about getting their gear out. They're tuning their instruments. They're all set. So they head out into this little perfect clearing area. It's like out from the tree line a little bit. It's like a nice little circle grove. And they go to set up right there.
I'm gonna stay close at hand with the band and the group that's setting up the staging area, just for whenever somebody gets hurt. Not if somebody gets hurt, when someone gets hurt.
When someone gets hurt. Okay. Everybody all set, just watching, waiting as the music suddenly kicks on with the power chord. And then the drums whip into a frenzy and the band gets to playing. Everybody, please roll me perception tests. All right, everybody that got 2 or more. You'll notice that the winds have started to really pick up as the band has begun to play. Nevermore, with you staring into the astral while you're looking around the area, it looks like energy from the surrounding area is being pulled towards the band and is starting to swirl around them as they're playing.
Can I make like a knowledge test here or anything?
Yeah, you have knowledge, the astral or magical knowledge.
I have
Something that would
knowledge
apply.
Spirits, but
No, that'll work.
okay,
Go ahead.
there you go.
Roll logic twice.
Logic twice. All right.
Yeah, just logic plus logic.
That's 2 hits. Yeah, I don't think I'll reroll that. Just 2
Okay.
hits.
It's definitely something to do with the spirit world. You've never seen anything like this. The closest thing you could guess to what it might be, it's either the natural world is reacting to the band's music, or the band is doing some kind of ritual. It's one of those two things.
Okay. I'll hawk into my watch. Something's going on. Something's going on in the magical. Keep your heads up, guys.
It's getting real fracking windy out here.
That's what you're looking for. Any weird shapes, let me know.
As the music continues to grow and it really starts to hit their stride in their jam, the sky has now started to turn black over this site that they're standing on. As now even those of you who aren't in the astral can see swirling currents of wind that are kind of wrapping around the band, like they're almost in some kind of shell that's around them.
How is the band reacting to this?
They look fine. They're like in to playing the music. They're just jamming out, headbanging. It's almost like they don't even notice what else is going on around them.
Going to casually add about 15 meters of extra distance between me and the staging area.
Okay.
Yeah, I would also like to be far away.
Stepping further into the wooded tree area.
I feel like I want to be stupid and try to make a conjuring test here, but that seems real dumb.
What's our Johnson doing?
Eclipse?
Yeah.
Are you looking for him?
I am.
Roll me a perception test.
He's summoning a spirit of air. That bastard.
3 hits.
It looks like he's made his way to the edge of the clearing where the band is, and he's pumping his fists up into the air in celebration. He's extremely happy.
Can I go invisible and narc jet him?
He doesn't seem to be paying attention, so if you want to slip into invisibility,
Yeah.
Roll me 1 die for drain for casting the spell. I forgot about this. And if it comes up a 1, you take 1 stun damage.
Okay. That's a 5.
And you're fine.
Alrighty.
All right. Just gonna sneak right up to him and
Yep.
pow.
Just narc jet him right in the neck.
I mean, the dart pistol doesn't make a noise when it fires a dart. It's basically a handheld trank gun, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just pop, pop, and his fist pumping gets more slow, and he reaches back to touch his neck, and he just mumbles something that only Nevermore can hear. You're too late. And then he slumps onto the ground. Just as that happens, the music hits its crescendo towards its end, and as that happens, you can see the black clouds have kind of drifted down from the sky to be swirling around the band. Have you guys ever watched Stranger Things?
The first season.
Okay, that's enough. That's, you know, the big like creature that you see in the back of the big shadow creature. It's like that is standing over them right now. And as the clouds kind of coalesce and become more real over the band, standing over them is a twisted, horrific form of like a spider-like creature, but it has the mouth of like a lamprey, where it's just rows of razor-sharp teeth and a giant open mouth, and it lets out a howling screech as it enters the material realm. I think that's a good step for initiative, right?
Yeah.
Brag.
Might be.
Hawk and Wagon are both going at the same time with a 3, so who wants to take the first turn?
I'll take the first turn. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 2 rounds from my Ares Desert Strike into it. I get 2 attacks because I have fire reflexes.
Ooh, boy.
So we'll see how this goes. This is going to determine a lot.
Yeah. This is probably very, very important.
6 successes.
Okay.
And then he, like, I don't know if the Ares Desert Strike hits a bolt action, but I feel like it should be. He racks another round and fires again.
All right, roll again. No hit this time.
Okay.
Successfully avoids the second shot. Wagon?
I'm going to begin backpedaling away from the stage while emptying my Ares Alpha at whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, that's accurate, whatever the hell that is.
Yep. It's going to be 4.
4. All right, again, it dodges out of the way of your shot. Do you have any kind of ability that allows you to do another attack?
Nope, nothing like that.
Okay. With it being a awful critter creature, so it is going to spit this wonderful stream of acidy looking stuff at Wagon.
Well, that's bad.
Can't be good, right?
Yeah, that could ruin my whole week.
So to resist this particular thing, please roll strength plus willpower.
Oh, gonna edge that. 1 second.
Good idea.
Okay, 4.
4. All right, you dodge. All right, now it's to Nevermore, Vaporwave, and Spectre. Who wants this next turn?
Yeah, Nevermore is gonna stride into the middle of the field and throw his arms wide. Yell up at the creature. Foul creature, be gone! And try to banish. Try banishing test here.
Ooh. Okay.
And I'm gonna tack on a live dangerously, because I can do that for free.
Yeah. Okay.
If this doesn't work, we could always ask if it wants to be in a music video.
It already is.
Yeah, I was just like, we're definitely still recording.
And if that doesn't work, we do have a bag full of grenades.
That might actually be what we need to just drop
Also,
it.
I'm also gonna pre-edge this so it hits on 4, 5s, and 6s.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to go big or go home here. Okay, so that's only 3 hits, but the edge dice rolled a 6. So
Oh, okay. So extra hits. Okay. It almost laughs while you do this. But even though it laughs, you can see some of its smoke form kind of be pulled off of it, like back up into the air. It doesn't just get banished, but it at least looks like it may have been weakened.
and then I'll shout to everyone, keep shooting it, keep shooting it.
All right, who wants to take the next step? Vaporwave or Spectre?
Go ahead and take the next pass. Mine's probably going to be a little lackluster.
Oh, yeah, me and my Ares Predator. I only have strength of 2. Can I do like a matrix search, see if I can see one of those drones nearby? Or maybe use a plot point that one just conveniently was going overhead?
If you want to use a plot point, you can conveniently do so.
We good? We'll be okay with that, guys?
Works for me.
Okay.
And I would like to take control of the drone and have it shoot whatever guns it has at this creature.
Oh, a Nan border drone? Oh boy. Okay.
We're not gonna have a band after this.
We have the video, and that's all that matters.
they're
One
one and
time.
only recording.
Exclusive.
one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Roll me hacking.
Okay. And yeah, let's
I, for one, am just happy that the Salish sheet have 40 millimeter autocannons on the back of drones.
all right. I'm gonna re-roll failed rolls because I only got 3.
You don't want to fail this roll. What you got?
8 successes.
Oh, wow, yeah. That'll get into its systems. You're in full control. I'm gonna roll a dice here. Do you want evens or odds?
I'll go evens.
Evens. Well, aren't we just lucky today? All right, the drone that you happen to take over in the flyby just happens to be equipped with air-to-ground missiles.
Yes.
Damn.
Now, if you do fire at the creature, there is the possibility the band could get caught in that explosion, since the creature's standing so close to it.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, it's a good point. I'll just put into our comms or whatever. Someone move the band. We need to blow shit
Hey,
up.
what is the band doing at the moment? What's their fight or flight response here?
So it's like they're coming out of a haze right now. They're like rubbing their eyes, sort of coming to almost like they're just starting to realize what's going on, looking around confused.
I'll shout back, I have the band.
Okay.
Does that mean I'm good to go? I don't or do I have to wait a turn for you to do something? I don't know what that means.
Unless I can spend a plot point to have my spirit sweep them out of there, but
I mean,
Okay.
You have plot points available if you guys would like to do that.
fuck it, I'll do it.
Okay.
It's okay.
As I'm banishing this thing, I'll like Air spirit, grab them, get them.
And when I see that they're clear, we're just gonna rain missiles, I guess.
Rain missile. Oh, what have I given you? Oh my gosh! All right, Spectre, it's to you.
That just means a plot point for you to have a drone equipped with air-to-air missile shows.
I've got some plot points to spend on my side, so.
So let me tell you what I think's going to happen, and then let me tell you what I think would be cool to have happen. I think what's going to have happen is I'm going to get close enough to toss a grenade at this thing. But what I think it'd be cool to have happen is I'm at this control panel that probably has the controls for pyrotechnics at it. I want to point one of those things right at this thing and hit the big red button. And
Sure.
I do have the stats for grenades right in front of me if you want to use that. Otherwise, you can say
yes.
it's whatever you want it to be.
No, we'll use the stats for grenades, and you hit the big red button.
What kind of roll would you like for me to do to determine the success of this
Oh
big red button?
boy. Let's do. You're just hitting the button. So let's do a logic and logic roll.
And can I pre-edge this logic plus logic roll?
I will let you pre-edge. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 6. Oh wait, 4 successes.
Okay. So it will avoid most of the damage, but since they're grenades and explosions, it can't fully get out of the way of everything. So it does still take some damage. It looks like more of that black mist that was around it has fallen off. It seems more tangible, as if maybe something is no longer covering it to give it armor.
I did it. I took out the plot armor.
Nice.
Nice.
It's vulnerable.
Did you need any of the stats of the grenade from me to proceed?
No, we'll just go with it knocking off the remainder of the armor that it has left. It doesn't have much from the heavy guns that have already been brought to bear on it.
And I don't really have the action economy to do this, but I do hope that one of the cameras is now pointed at one of this thing.
Well, remember, you've been rolling on all cameras this whole time, so
One of them will get it.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn.
something has got to get, right? That will take us back to the start of the initiative. Hawk, that would be you.
Well, I heard what Nevermore said, so continue unloading. Another two
Fire
shots from.
Fire and fire.
Yep. That would be 4 hits.
Looks like it is going to dodge this shot.
Looks like it's just going to be 3 hits on this one.
Again,
I'm going to use my team player Shadow Amp to gift Hawk one of my edge points to use on this roll.
That does pretty well. So that turns into 7 hits.
okay, lose 5 and then stage.
So that is an 11 damage. 11 P.
All right, Wagon, to you.
All right, just gonna keep emptying my assault rifle at this thing as instructed while backing away as quickly as possible. Try to get behind my Jeep while doing so, ideally.
Okay.
2.
Not enough to do damage. It's still just avoiding or eating the bullets, like they're absorbed into it. It's very gross.
Yeah, that'll be it. Just backing away, empty the Ares Alpha, throw that on the floor, start emptying this fast as I can, hiding behind the Jeep.
Find more guns. There's a bag of guns. Get in the bag of guns.
Reaching for the Ares Predators.
Ooh. The creature is going to start conjuring something.
Okay.
And that's
That.
Like that.
just like that. Just its limbs start moving in weird patterns, and it's kind of chittering to itself. And the sky starts to get darker. Nevermore, your air spirit is clearing away the band members as fast as it can, ushering them away back to the vehicles. it looks like the area will be clear.
Perfect. While he's doing that, I'm gonna keep the banishing up.
Okay, continue banishing.
Yep, continue banishing here.
Okay.
Oh man, that's so much better. And I get to reroll 2 fails here, so... Damn. 5 hits there.
Okay. Again, this will put a damper on its own conjuring. So as it's trying to open up some kind of portal, you're forcing it back closed.
Right. Yeah, I'm just shouting at it. Curse you, beast!
As it makes weird clicking noises. Vaporwave, the area is now clear.
Target in range.
Go ahead and roll your logic plus. Go ahead and roll logic plus agility, and then get 2 extra dice to this from the drone sensors.
6 hits.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
My agility is surprisingly high for a attacker.
Okay, so subtract 2, and then we'll talk about a missile strike.
Okay, 4.
So 4 net successes on top of this. I don't even know if they have missiles for damage in Anarchy. Should have thought about this beforehand.
I'm guessing it'd be 12p, having recently just looked at the stat block for things that explode.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing as well. And add 4 onto that. So we got 16 physical.
Nice.
From a missile strike just streaking from the sky. What pyrotechnics this video will have.
We're going to make so much money.
The most legitimate music video ever made.
Oh, the Eclipse was under the monster when it got drone striked.
Well, all right, that's good. We took care of, disposal, right?
Yeah, so...
Oh, darn. He was there? Shucks.
Oh, no.
Oh, poor Cliff. Oh, no. Poor Cliff.
He lived the way he died.
Sweaty?
Way over his head.
I was going to say a smoking crater, but...
Oh, so true. So, Spectre, you're the last one to go, and then I'll let you guys know what happens.
I have one of these frag grenades. I believe I'm assuming that I am near, or do I need to get near?
I would say you're within throwing distance.
I'm a huck a grenade.
Okay. Huck away.
So I have 4 hits.
Okay.
And the glitch die is a 5, so that will be a hit.
Oh, all right. Okay. Extra hits. So the missile strike comes in, blows up on its back. It kind of sandwiches it to the ground as Spectre then comes running up, pitching a grenade, and it catches into its lamprey mouth.
Ooh.
And you watch it explode, bursting the mouth open with teeth and blood and viscera everywhere as its back has been horribly scarred and burnt from the missile strike, and you see its spider-like limbs that have been holding it up kind of wavering a little bit. More of that black mist flies off of the back of it up into the air, and you watch it just collapse into a heap onto the ground.
Please tell me we were rolling.
Got it all.
As its form just kind of deteriorates, like it falls apart in clumps, in masses, and it sinks into the ground as like sludge almost. The band is
doing?
The band is freaking out right now. The band's like, "What's going on? Where are we? What's going on, guys? What is that thing?"
Back in the car, we gotta go. We gotta
get out of here.
The drone is under your control, but is still feeding telemetry back to Border Patrol.
Mhm.
Right.
You send it that way. We'll go
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep the drone with you while you're making your way through the border again, or you want to send it off in a direction? What do you want to do there?
I'll send it off in a direction. I don't want
Okay.
it. I don't want them to know exactly where we are.
Probably smart.
Just fire another random missile off into the distance, though.
Just for
Just
good measure.
Good measure. Yeah.
Got it. All right. Another explosion off in the forest somewhere.
Yeah, what if you just have it go off in a random direction, firing off, so they have another problem to deal with
Yeah.
besides us?
It just
Attack
flies in a
anything that
direction.
moves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, creating an AI nightmare for them is not a good idea.
Is that the last command you're gonna give it? Attack anything that moves?
No.
Those poor hellhounds.
What did they ever do to anybody?
They were just defending their territory.
Or do you just want to send it off? What do you want
just
to do?
send it off. I'm not going to make it go around killing everything in a forest.
Birds, engage. All right, so it just zooms off in another direction. Are you guys going to try and pack up the remnants of the instruments?
Nope.
Or just pile the van back in and get out of here?
I'm gonna grab the soundboard because damn, those could be expensive. But the XLR cables, whatever. I'm pretty sure we shot all of the pyrotechnics worth shooting. They could have the
Probably.
rest of that.
Okay.
And
I'm just gonna start filing the band members into the Jeep, and like I'm telling them, like, did you see how crazy that CGI was with that big bug thing?
What? No, dude, there's like
What a show.
stuff on the ground. What is that?
Oh, it's just
It's
plastic and
melting.
effects, man. Don't worry about it. It was all part of the show.
Is Art Johnson's body still nearby, or did it get vaporized?
So are you gonna actually look for it?
Yeah, I am. Because he's
All right,
hopefully
roll.
has 50K that's sitting in his pocket.
Roll perception.
I'm shoving everyone in the cars while he's doing that.
Hawk's the only one searching around. Everybody else is scrambling into the cars.
That's going to be 3 hits.
You don't see him. He probably is covered under the sludge of the creature. You maybe make out his hand like reaching up through the muck as it also deteriorates into the creature itself and kind of into the ground.
Is his briefcase in the car?
You have plot points. Do you want to spend a plot point and have the briefcase be in the car?
Yes.
That's 50,
Sure.
50K is 50K.
50K is 50K.
So
Right.
the briefcase will still be in the car. You guys can make it back across the border. We won't do a whole nother the border run. This was the big penultimate battle at the end here, fighting this spirit creature. But you have the footage, you have the initial payment, and you have his briefcase full of forged documents. That's what you guys are able to come away with when you make it back into Seattle. At least his original payment to you is real.
Mhm.
There was definitely no bonus money. That was all a lie.
any more of that nose candy? We could probably pawn that off. I know a guy.
There might be some in his briefcase.
Drop
you
the
go.
video to Poe and
Have the wildest editing session.
yeah.
Is this melancholy enough for
I mean, with disintegrating creature at the end, I would hope so, right?
We'll
It's
slow it
pretty
down
sad.
and we'll add a filter over it. It'll be fine.
Well, you guys, that is going to bring us to the end of this Fixer file. Congratulations on making it out alive in total Eclipse. How'd you guys like it? Did you have fun?
That was a
Yeah.
whole lot of fun. Thank you so
That's-
much for running that.
That
honey.
was one
Yeah,
of the crazy
awesome.
adventures.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want you guys to have fun. So as long as we achieve that, the goal achieved. I hope everybody listening enjoys this installment of our Fixer files. Hopefully we'll have a lot more. Again, really quick, guys, just want to go through in the order that we did at the beginning one more time. Just your name, where people can find your stuff, because we always want people to go and experience all the other fun things that you guys are working on. So, Ms., go ahead and start us off.
Sure thing. Hey, I'm Miz. I'm working on a game called Anacra right now. Everyone loves TTRPGs. Find it at Miz Does Arts on Twitter. That's MIZDOESARTS.
Awesome. Spoon, Big Spoon.
BigSpoon. I'm a cast member over on APGamingReels YouTube channel. Catch me over there playing Pendragon.
Awesome. CyberpunkMonk, thank you for being here. Where can we listen to your awesome show? And
You can
what
check
is
out
it?
Bug City Blues, a Shadowrun 6th World Edition actual play podcast, like anywhere that podcasts are found. And if it's not found where you like to listen to podcasts, you can message me directly and I will fix that.
Nice. Eravin.
At Eravin VT on YouTube. I do content on Helldivers 2 and not TRPGs, but I had an amazing time playing with you guys. So thank you very much for having me.
Excellent. And Sean, round us out.
Yeah, Sean, you can find me at FourPlay streams on Twitch and YouTube on Fridays, and Dragon's Greed Gaming wherever you can find podcasts.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of this Fixer file. I super appreciate it. I had a good time running this. I hope you guys, again, that's all I focus on being a GM. I want my players to have a good time. So thank you all for being here and taking the time. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Night.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.